What if I told you there are SUVs on the road right now that refuse to die? We're talking 200, 300, 500,000 miles, and still going. Just oil changes, tire rotations, and an odometer that never stops climbing. Today we're breaking down 10 SUVs that are genuinely built to last forever. And look, number 1 is going to shock exactly 0 people. But stay with me. What about the ones buried in the middle of this list? Those are the sleepers nobody's paying attention to. Alright, let's get into it. Number 10. Hyundai Palisade, 2020 to 2024. Kicking things off at number 10, we've got the Hyundai Palisade. Now, Hyundai's reputation used to be a little shaky. Transmission shudder, early engine wear. There were real issues, but Hyundai fixed it. By the time the Palisade rolled out, they had sorted things out. The 3.8-liter V6 is naturally aspirated. No turbo, no extra heat. It's not working hard. When an engine runs below its limits, it lasts. Simple as that. The chassis is overbuilt. Suspension handles road abuse without developing clunks or rattles. At 100,000 miles, still drives like it did at 10,000. Nothing is loosening up. Owners don't sell these. They hold on to them. At number 9, the Kia Telluride covers 2020 through 2024. Yes, it shares a platform with the Palisade, but Kia tuned it differently. The highway ride feels more planted, more composed. Over 200,000 miles, that matters. The 8-speed automatic shifts cleanly, and it's nowhere near its mechanical limit in daily driving. The main maintenance item is transmission fluid around 60,000 miles. That's it. Kia backed this thing with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. They weren't guessing. They knew what they had. Owners are posting at 220,000 miles. Original brakes, original shocks, with only receipts for oil changes. When a big V6 is barely being asked to move a midsize SUV around, those components just coast. These hold up. Number 8, and pay close attention here, because this is where hybrid skeptics need to listen up. The Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, 2019 through 2024. Hybrid systems sound complicated. Toyota's isn't. Planetary gear set, no belt-driven CVT, no bands, no clutches, just gears. Toyota has been running this same basic system since the original Prius. Over 25 years of production. Every issue has been worked out by now. Owners at 300,000 miles. Still running the original hybrid battery. The 2.5-liter gas engine shares the load with the electric motor. It's never stressed. Regenerative braking means the physical pads almost never get touched. Owners hitting 100,000 miles on original pads. On a crossover over 4,000 pounds. That's unusual for a vehicle this size. Around 40 miles per gallon in the real world. It's not flashy, it's reliable. These stay on the road for years. Now here's one most people wouldn't guess. Number 7. Nissan X-Trail/Rogue, 2017 to 2023. 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. No turbo, no tricks. This engine has been around long enough that every technician in the country has worked on one. Parts are cheap. Parts are available everywhere. Easy to own. The AWD system isn't fancy. Complex systems tend to fail more often. This one just engages when it needs to. No expensive electronic repairs down the road. No sensors going haywire at 80,000 miles. Now the CVT gets a bad rap on some Nissan models. Fair enough. But this generation got real upgrades inside the transmission. Keep the fluid fresh every 40,000 to 60,000 miles. And this CVT will outlast units in vehicles costing twice as much. It works. A commuter SUV that racks up miles and keeps going. For a daily driver, that's exactly what you want. Number 6. Mitsubishi Outlander, 2018 to 2023. And this one deserves way more credit than it gets. Nobody brings up Mitsubishi when they talk about reliability. That's a mistake. The 2.4-liter 4-cylinder is one of the simplest engines in the entire crossover segment. No turbo, no direct injection drama. It's simple and reliable. Owners just keep driving these. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive to replace. The whole vehicle is designed around low-cost maintenance and easy living for years. 200,000 miles on an Outlander isn't impressive. It's normal. You'll find forums full of people still running these well past 250,000. Not because they're remarkable, but because nothing ever goes wrong. Halfway through and we're at number 5, Honda Passport, 2019 to 2024. Think of the Passport as the Honda Pilot with the third row removed and the chassis stiffened up. Same 3.5-liter V6, same 9-speed automatic, Same Honda DNA. But this engine was built for a bigger, heavier SUV. In the Passport, it's barely working. The J-Series V6 is one of Honda's most celebrated powertrains ever built. It's been in production long enough that every potential weakness has been identified and fixed. Every issue has been sorted out, and your local shop can fix one without calling a specialist. What sets the Passport apart is what Honda left out. No air suspension, no electronic gimmicks needing firmware updates, no complexity, just proven hardware doing easy work. Oil changes, tire rotations, brake fluid every few years. Maintenance is simple. Owners describe it as the SUV that just never asks for anything. Number 4. Ford Bronco Sport, 2021 to 2024. A Ford on a reliability list? The 1.5-liter 3-cylinder turbo gets skeptical looks. But Ford overbuilt this thing from the ground up. The cooling system is overkill for the Bronco Sport's size. Under normal driving, this engine runs cool and clean, not being pushed, not even close. The whole chassis was designed for off-road use. Suspension, control arms, and rear beam all built way stronger than a standard crossover needs. When you use hardware built for trail abuse to commute to work, those parts are operating way below their limits every single day. They're under very little stress. Higher trims get a proper mechanical rear drive unit, not an open differential pretending to be AWD, real hardware. And it's held up across hundreds of thousands of real-world miles. Years of gravel roads, potholes, and the occasional off-road trip. No rattles and no structural fatigue that kills most crossovers by 100,000 miles. Buy it used, maintain it, drive it until it owes you nothing. Now pay attention here. Number 3. Jeep Grand Cherokee WK2, 2014 to 2021. Jeep has a reputation. Some of it was earned. Newer Grand Cherokees with air suspension and complex infotainment, those get expensive at high mileage. But the WK2, this one is different. The 3.6-liter Pentastar 5.6 is one of the most mass-produced engines in modern history. So many were built that all the problems got worked out fast. Parts are everywhere. Every independent mechanic in the country has worked on one. The 8-speed automatic? Same story. Keep the fluid fresh. This gearbox lasts as long as the engine does. Most trims don't have air suspension, just coil springs, front and rear. No electronic airbags at all 4 corners. No sensors that go haywire. They handle abuse, handle mileage, don't develop expensive failure points. When something does eventually wear out, a standard part, fraction of what the European competition charges. Now compare the maintenance costs of a WK2 at 100,000 miles to a BMW X5 or an Audi Q5 at the same number. One sends you bills. The other just needs tires and fluid changes. At 150,000 miles, a well-maintained WK2 drives like day one. That's just what happens with these. Number 2. Subaru Outback, 2020 to 2024. And this one almost took the top spot. Subaru had head gasket problems. Fact. The older EJ engine had real issues, and yeah, that part is true, but they replaced it with the FA series. That fixed the problem. Better cooling, better sealing. Owners at 250,000 miles. Zero head gasket issues. The problem got solved, and the modern Outback turned into a genuinely tough, dependable machine. The boxer engine layout. Cylinders sit flat instead of upright. That lowers the center of gravity and reduces vibration over hundreds of thousands of miles. Less vibration means less stress on components. Simple physics. The drivetrain lasts longer. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive has been battle-tested for decades. Snow, mud, ice, rain, it handles all of it. Differential fluid changes on schedule. That's it. They also tackled the rust problem. Better undercoating, better drainage, better sealing on body panels. Buy one in a slot state, maintain it, and it'll still be on the road when everything else has dissolved. Subaru owners tend to keep their vehicles. They know exactly what they've got, and they're not letting go. And the number 1 SUV that never breaks down is the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, 2016 to 2023. And trust me, this one will surprise absolutely no one. While every other manufacturer was shrinking engines, bolting on turbos, adding complex transmissions, filling dashboards with giant touchscreens, Toyota kept the Land Cruiser Prado exactly where it was. And owners are obsessed with it for exactly that reason. The 4.0-liter V6 runs a timing chain, not a belt, no replacement interval. No surprise, a $1,200 service bill at 90,000 miles. Toyota built this engine to run in conditions that would destroy most vehicles. Desert heat, mountain altitude, extreme cold. In normal use, it's barely working. The 6-speed automatic is considered over-engineered for the vehicle's weight. Mechanics describe it as boring. And in the reliability world, boring is the highest compliment you can give. Body-on-frame construction. This is a truck, not a car dressed up as one. It handles off-road punishment, high-mileage stress, and years of daily driving without developing the structural rattles and suspension fatigue you see in unibody crossovers. At 300,000 miles, a properly maintained Prado drives with the same composure it had at 10,000. That's what they do. Aid agencies trust their lives to these in environments where breaking down means they're stranded for days. Expedition teams in the most remote terrain on Earth rely on them. Breaking down is not an option, and it doesn't. This is the SUV equivalent of a cast iron skillet. You keep using it, you pass it down. All right, honorable mention time, and this one is a big deal. The GM full-size trio, Chevrolet Tahoe, GMC Yukon, and Chevrolet Suburban. Specifically the K2XX platform, 2015 through 2020. These didn't make the main list because they require a more proactive owner. But ignore them, and you're ignoring some of the most durable full-size SUVs ever built in America. The 5.3-liter V8 is a pushrod design. Old school, simple. One camshaft buried in the block instead of two sitting on top. Fewer moving parts means fewer failure points. And a lot of those 5.3-liter variants use a cast iron block, not aluminum. Cast iron handles heat and high mileage better. That combination is hard to kill. So when you're using one to haul your family around, those truck-grade components are barely being asked to do anything. They're operating way below their limits every single day. Now, the catch, and it's a real one. The cylinder deactivation system called AFM can cause lifter failures if you're not on top of your oil changes. The fix is simple though, an AFM disabler. It's a plug-in device, keeps the engine in V8 mode all the time, and eliminates the issue entirely. Add a transmission cooler for the 6-speed while you're at it. 2 small upgrades fix the issue. Keep up with your maintenance and these trucks will genuinely run forever. Parts are everywhere. Every mechanic in the country knows how to work on one. And when something does eventually go wrong, you're not waiting 6 weeks for a specialty part from overseas. And that's the list. Stay on top of your maintenance. Oil changes, transmission fluid, coolant, brake fluid, and tire rotations. Every vehicle on this list earned its spot because the owner took care of it. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. We drop videos like this every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.